Welcome back to Word Unlocked. I am Jake.
And I am Sarah. Hello, everyone. We are so happy you are here.
We have a very big word today, Sarah. It has many letters.
It is a long word, yes. Today we're talking about the word intellectual.
Intellectual. That is a great word. It sounds very smart.
It does. And today we will show you what it means. We will also learn 5 common ways to use it.
So let us start with the simple meaning. What does intellectual mean?
Simply put, intellectual means anything about the mind.
Ah, okay. So it is about thinking, learning, and brain power.
Exactly. Think about your body. If you run or lift heavy things, that's physical. You use your muscles.
But if you read a hard book or solve a math problem, that is intellectual. You use your brain.
Yes, intellect is another word for your mind, so intellectual means connected to the mind.
That is very clear. Physical is for the body, intellectual is for the mind.
Now, let us look at the 5 common chunks for this word.
Chunk number 1 is intellectual property, or we often just say IP.
Jake, what does property mean?
Property is something you own, like a house, a car, or a phone. Those are physical property.
Right, but intellectual property is something you create with your mind.
Oh, I see. So if I write a book, draw a logo, or create new software code, I own it. It is my intellectual property.
Exactly. It's highly valuable. Companies protect their intellectual property so other people don't steal it.
Let us hear a real example sentence.
Before you show the new software to the investors, they must sign a contract to protect our intellectual property.
That makes sense. The software code is an idea they own. It is their IP.
Let us move to chunk number 2. It is intellectual curiosity.
Curiosity means you want to know things, like a child asking, "Why is the sky blue?"
Yes, children have great curiosity, but intellectual curiosity is a bit deeper.
Is it different?
It's a massive desire to learn complex things. You want to ask deep questions. You want to figure out how big systems work.
So it's not just asking what time it is. It's asking how a clock is built.
Exactly. You want to learn just because you love learning.
Here is an example sentence.
The best software engineers don't just memorize rules, they have a deep intellectual curiosity to explore new technologies.
I like that. They don't just do their job. They actually want to understand everything.
Okay, chunk number 3, this is a great phrase, intellectually stimulating.
Stimulating. What does that mean?
If something is stimulating, it wakes you up, it gives you energy. Coffee is physically stimulating.
I definitely need my coffee.
But if a project or a conversation is intellectually stimulating, it wakes up your brain.
Oh, I love that feeling. It means it's a big challenge. It makes your brain work hard, but in a good way.
Yes, it keeps you deeply fascinated. You're never bored.
Let's listen to the example sentence.
After spending 3 years doing a boring job, she wanted a role that was actually intellectually stimulating.
I understand her. A boring job makes your brain go to sleep. She needed a challenge to wake it up.
Exactly. Now, chunk number 4. This is a great phrase, intellectual capacity.
Capacity is how much something can hold, right? Like a big bottle of water has a big capacity.
Yes, Jake. So, intellectual capacity is about how much your brain can hold or process.
It's raw brain power, the mental energy you need to solve incredibly difficult problems.
Exactly. If a problem is very chaotic and hard, you need high intellectual capacity to fix it.
Let's hear the example sentence for this one.
The new data scientist has the intellectual capacity to look at massive data and instantly spot the patterns.
Wow, that means she has a very powerful mind. She processes information very fast.
Yes, she has a lot of intellectual horsepower.
Okay, we are at our last chunk. Chunk number 5 is simply the noun form, an intellectual.
Before, we used it to describe things, intellectual property, intellectual curiosity, but here it's a person.
So, what kind of person is an intellectual?
It's a person who highly values deep academic thinking.
Ah, so this person likes heavy debates. They don't want to talk about the weather or casual things.
Exactly. They want to talk about philosophy, history, or science.
Here is the real example sentence.
He considers himself an intellectual, so he spends his weekends reading big books on physics instead of watching television.
I am definitely not an intellectual on the weekends. I like to watch television.
Me too, Jake. We all need to rest our brains sometimes.
Speaking of real life, Sarah, do you have a story using one of our chunks today?
I do. Let me tell you about my sister. A few years ago, she started baking bread.
Baking bread? That sounds delicious.
Yes, but she did not just bake it. She had incredible intellectual curiosity about it. She wanted to know the exact science of the yeast, the temperature, and the water.
Wow, so she did not just follow a recipe. She wanted to understand the deep science behind the bread.
Yes, her intellectual curiosity made her bread amazing. What about you, Jake? Do you have a story?
I do. Last month, my friend gave me a new puzzle game.
Oh, was it fun?
It was very fun, but very difficult. It took me 3 days to finish it. It was incredibly intellectually stimulating.
I love that. It made your brain work hard, but you enjoyed it.
Yes, but after I finished, my brain was tired. My intellectual capacity was empty for the day.
I completely understand. Let us do a quick wrap up for our listeners.
Today we learned that intellectual means about the mind or thinking.
We learned 5 chunks. Number 1, intellectual property, which means ideas or creations you own.
Number 2, intellectual curiosity, the deep desire to learn and ask questions.
Number 3, intellectually stimulating, something that makes your brain work hard in an exciting way.
Number 4, intellectual capacity, your raw brain power and ability to process hard information.
And number 5, an intellectual, a person who loves deep thinking and academic topics.
Now it is time for your homework. We want you to try writing a sentence.
Yes, please write a sentence using the phrase intellectually stimulating. Tell us about an activity or a book that makes your brain work hard.
You can write it in your notebook or share it with a friend. Practicing is the best way to learn.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Word Unlocked.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep your intellectual curiosity alive. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.